Oh my God, I just got shivies and excitement and all of the things. Yes! We got the swan. So guess what this equates to in the tarot? The star key, our key. We're showing up in our own reading in animal energy, and I literally live for it in every way, shape, or form. This is so highly auspicious. Also, can I just point out the fact that there is a mirror image, right? It's water energy, but the swan is also of the air. So water bearer, hello, right? Look at this mirror image. Remember how we were at the seaside and then the reflective like glass bottle and in the ship and it's all coming together. But it's really interesting too, because if we look at this, why do I want to hold it like this? Look at that. If we look at it this way, right? And we're looking at this Wheel of Fortune aspect of like spinning the bottle and enjoying the time before it lands where it's going to land. It doesn't matter if it's going to land this way or that way or that way or that way, because there's really no wrong way. It's just about, ooh, where's it going to land? And not having any kind of, it's less about, because I almost said it's not about having expectations about like, oh, I want it to land this way. I want it to land at like 72 degrees northwest or on this particular job or on this particular event or on this particular outcome. It's more about, why do I want to say suspending disbelief and going, because as human beings, it's not exactly natural for us to go like, I literally have no pony in this race and whatever happens, I'm here for it. That as much as we like to say that we can be like that, it kind of goes against, you know, the human aspects of us that crave, you know, answers, clarity, safety, security, food, water, bedding, like, you know what I mean? Like that's part of the human experience is like we're spiritual beings with our star water bearer energy and these human bodies that have like needs and wants and desires. So it's, that all house the ego. So it's an interesting dichotomy there that I'm picking up on. But this truly feels like there is an aspect here where we are able to work with this energy as, listen, I'm going to let this Wheel of Fortune spin and literally wherever it lands, I know that I'm going to live for it and be here for it. Like it's exciting possibilities. It feels really, really, really positive. Now, swan energy is also about on the top of the water, right? It looks very calm, but underneath the feet are working away. So the animal energy of swan is very much about allowing yourself to go with the flow, keyword being flow, right? Of spirit, allowing yourself to be aligned, right? With the will of spirit. Now, will of spirit, you can look at that a lot of different ways if that doesn't resonate for you, but you can go, you know what? Universe, spirit, guides, ancestors, goddess, whatever it is for you, take the wheel and align me thusly. I am in the flow. I'm not going to act as an impediment to my own destiny because the Wheel of Fortune is a turning. And I'm just excited it's turning. There's also this aspect of being excited before you get what you want. Like, it's that pregame time. It's that you're going on the road trip, but you're in the car and you haven't gotten there yet. And it's all the stops along the way. Where will we stop for the big gulps? Ooh, is that like a corner fruit stand? Are those cherries? Are those strawberries? Oh my gosh, there's a sign for the, you know, world's biggest ball of tweed. Whatever it just came to my mind. But it's like, that's the exciting bit of it. It's not arriving. It's the getting on your way to it. It's the time before. And that's what this feels like. Okay. Right. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Oh, it feels so good. Y'all, I just did a couple of readings for other signs that were heavy. So I'm just like, this feels like a huge relief. Wow, Knight of Swords, brilliant. So Knight of Swords, so us showing up again in our own reading like the superstars we are. You know, Swords energy is about the realm of the mind, communication, and big truths. Now, what I really like with this, the fact that it's the Knight of Swords means what? It's a fast forward moving energy of truth and clarity and purpose. But there's also an aspect of the Knight of Swords that says we're good. We're prepared. We're ready. We're in alignment. We are moving forward. Remember when I saw that ship in the bottle and I got this sense that everything was fully formed? It's not about like, getting yourself ready, getting prepared. You are prepared. You're waiting for your assignment. You're waiting to be placed. You're waiting, but not waiting as in like, it's you're enjoying this time before things reveal themselves. That's what this is. And this Knight of Swords is a beautiful aspect of us that just says, like, there is a certain clarity that you are able to enjoy, knowing that you have everything within you and everything around you, the work that you've done up to this point, you are prepared for whatever comes next. Is there a better feeling than that? I don't know. Like, preparedness is the way. I also really like that this Knight of Swords has the unicorn tip on it as well, which is interesting because unicorn energy equates to the judgment key in the tarot, which is about looking back with pleasure, right? And looking to our past and extending gratitude towards the things that we were really upset didn't work out at the time, right? But being really glad in the now moment that they didn't because of where we are. And so our perspective around the past is healed when we do that, right? And it can be very important to do that. There's something about in the collective energy about that right now as well. Eagle energy on that, what is that, a horse tunic? I don't know, but it's whatever the horse is wearing. So that's an eagle. So what's really interesting about that is that the eagle in the Kim Krans animal deck equates to the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot, which hello. Wheel of Fortune be turning. I really like it. I really like it a lot. Let's see what else is going. Oh God, I just got Shivy's legs. Oh my God. Okay, we have the High Priest here, aka the Hierophant. So can we just talk about why this is brilliant? First of all, we got this. We have two keys. We have the stars, which we're showing up again with the stars here, and the sun. We've got silver and gold, alchemical balance, masculine, feminine. Then we have the High Priest, Taurus energy. Let's talk about why I'm so obsessed with this. Whenever this key comes up, this is a signifier to me that everything is exactly as it's meant to be. There's not going to be any shifts or forks in the road that are like, oh, well, you know what? Someone made some fear-based choices. You're going to have to be in a position where you just got to, be patient, trust that it's all going to work out. No, this is the plane ticket is bought. The bags are packed. You are good. Again, it's another sign of preparedness or another sign of having it all together, being in the exact perfect position so that when the Wheel of Fortune stops turning and illuminates the next step or steps forward in your path, you are good. You are ready. So you know how I always quote RuPaul because I do. Like I do. And one of my favorite Ru quotes is, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. That lesson is learned. That tea has been drunk. We are ready. We don't have to get ready. It's all of the work that you've done before, all of the pre-time, and I mean the work in terms of the actual work, preparedness, but also your personal work as well. It really feels like you are absolutely in a position where you are ready. Part of that, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Part of that is I'm seeing an image of the 8 of Pentacles, which is about hard work and talent meeting up with divine timing, right? So it's about being ready and available for the Wheel of Fortune to turn for you and for opportunities to come your way. Because if you were to get a phone call, tomorrow that said, hey, like there's this opportunity for you that requires you to ABC, XYZ, right? Are you ready to hop on a flight to go do that? Are you ready to go take that meeting and all of that, whatever that is, or meeting someone, right? And going, oh, are you ready to like open your heart to love and walk that path? Like whatever that is, right? This is being prepared and ready and everything being exactly as it's meant to be. And it's like forward, like onward and upward. This is so... I'm really happy about this. I am though, for real. Like it's so good. But of course it would be when we get the swan as our animal energy. But like really though, I just got, okay. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm doing the most right now, but that's the energy that I'm feeling. So let me just start. First of all, this is the key that we have for the future position, which is the World, which is successful completion of a given cycle, victory, accomplishment, all of the good things. But let's talk. So this represents the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac with the green man in the center here, right? This is us, right? This is us being represented here as the Aquarians that we are. But here we have an eagle right next to us, which is Scorpio energy is represented here. But another eagle, Wheel of Fortune energy with the World. Did I not say that the Wheel of Fortune was turning and that it's going to stop and that we're prepared and we can enjoy this time before the rest of the path reveals itself and the rewards for our previous work that we've done or seeds that we planted come through in such a big way? And then we have the successful completion victory key here in the third position. Like, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? But it gets better because on the bottom of the deck, I looked to my left and guess what was on the bottom of the Oh, hello. The Wheel of Fortune. I literally like it's so brilliant because the fact that it's even making its appearance as the bottom of the deck is really dramatic, but also like really great because it's like been its entrance, you know, it's like loves to make an entrance. And that's what I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is doing. It's making an entrance. I'm literally so here for this. This is very much what I've been seeing, but also what I'm really obsessed with in this deck is that the Wheel of Fortune has a star in the middle of it. It is so seldom, it is so rare in a reading where it's like, no, you're good, just like enjoy the time before. That's what this is. Oh, I live for moments like this. It's really, really beautiful. But let's go ahead and get some advice. And again, I want to just, I feel like really emphasizing that back to the swan energy. When the, Wheel of Fortune is moving in the swan energy, this is really about sometimes also not getting in your own way, because we can overthink things and we can think like when and how and I don't know. But this is really about trusting. You're going to feel this. You're going to feel that the Wheel of Fortune is turning. You're going to feel that you're able to enjoy, like something good is coming. What's that song? I'm hearing West Side Story. What is that song from West Side Story? Something's coming, something good, something's coming. I wish I would. Something's coming. Like I'm gonna go like full musical theater on you. Don't worry, I'll spare you. But that's what I'm hearing. Like Tony right before he meets Maria. Boom. That's the reading. Tony right before he meets Maria in West Side Story will just completely overlook the death and destruction that follows that meeting. That's not a part of the energy. It's just right before Tony meets Maria. If any of you guys get that reference. Anyway, let's get some advice. Advice for Aquarius. First half of June. Feels like a palate cleanser. Oh my Lord. Woo! 2 of Cups is the advice, but why and how? Whew. Okay. Why this is so beautiful is that, first of all, 2 of Cups is a highly positive energy. But do you see the double swan and then the 2 of Cups and the mirror aspect of that? Let's talk about. Oh, and then the keys. Look at the 2 keys. Interesting. So 2 of Cups is brilliant, and it's actually quite seasonally appropriate because we're going into the time of Litha. More so in the second half of the month, but we're going to be feeling all of that energy. Litha energy is very much about those watery feelings and allowing ourselves to be open to love in all its forms, right? Love of what we do, love of who we surround ourselves with, but mostly, it always starts with love of ourselves, which brings us to 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups says that when you love yourself, when you are in a place where you are able to appreciate all aspects of your experience, both positive and negative, then that aligns you to where you are able to give and receive love with another human being, right? Which makes it the 2 of Cups as well. It's not always romantic, right? It definitely is in a lot of context, okay? Especially with the swan next to it. But it speaks of the kind of love that we share, right? Romantic love is a kind of love. It's a certain energy aspect of love. but it is only one, and it's not better than the love that you share with like a friend or your mom or your child, right? It's love in all of its forms. That's Two of Cups, right? It's very common within, many cultures to kind of take a Two of Cups romantic love and hold it above everything else and go, that is the pinnacle. That is everything. But it's not quite true. This is a call in terms of the advice to really consider love in all of its forms and really enjoy all of the love that is within and around you, that's within you to share. How can you share your love? How can you express it? How can you really enjoy all of the things around you and people around you in your experience that promote that love energy? Now, why I'm also really obsessed with this is we're talking about the Wheel of Fortune and enjoying the time before you get what you want. And the literal advice is to enjoy the love that is within and around you. Oh, that sounds awful. I don't know if I can do it. I mean, sign me up ×3 and so mote it be is what I want to say to that Two of Cups. Like it's so brilliant. Also, I'm really drawn to the fact that the Hermit crab is still half in the shell. I feel like that is another call to say, like, we are in process, like the Wheel of Fortune is turning, and there's going to be a time where we're transitioning from that shell into a new shell in some way, shape, or form. But it's turning, we're prepared. It's just about enjoying this time, going with the flow of spirit, and enacting a lot of, sort of purpose, faith, and happy, hopeful expectation, because that's the tea. That's what's quite literally in the cards. Oh God, what oracle should we get? It's just so good. I'm feeling like this bird. I'm feeling birdie. Let's get, this is called the Divine Feathered Messenger. Let's go ahead. So beautiful. Oh my God, I'm so obsessed. Okay. So, oh my God. Okay. So we had one on the bottom here as well that was kind of falling out as I set it down. So we have two bluebirds. The first one is a blue jay. The time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. Now, what I'm really obsessed with this, with the time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. Master and access. Remember how we're talking about, that you are prepared and ready for wherever the universe is going to take you. And then we're talking about the Two of Cups with that love energy and how this can equate to your relationships, the people around you, but also like the activities that you love, what you love to do. This is just doing more of whatever promotes that love energy and feeling within you. And again, it's about, I see an image, it's kind of like this Knight of Swords, where it's really about, if the sword, if we consider the sword as an aspect of ourselves that is our purpose or what we love to do or what we're going forward into the world with, right? It's just about keeping it sharp through loving, tender care. It's about keeping it nice and shiny, right? Knowing that we got everything that we need, and it's just about really spending this time in that energy to our fullest and best capabilities, which is another way of saying, really putting your focus where the love is. Whether, again, that's the work that you do, the people around you. It's love in all of its forms, right? I don't want to box that in, right? Then we have the bluebird, which says you're being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace, which the bluebird, I have to tell you, is my favorite in this deck because it is so beautifully positive. Just like, look at this. You're being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. With the blue jay, mastering and accessing your abilities. Oh, look at how they form a mirror image there when I hold it like that, like with the swans and the Two of Cups and the two keys. How brilliant is that? I feel like this is a very particular note. I feel like the love is strong. I feel like you have some relationships around you that feel incredibly loving and supportive. But there's also a real call to your soul purpose and what you're here to do. Spending this time really enjoying the love of what you do, the love of those around you. But I feel like when this Wheel of Fortune lands where it's going to land and the next steps reveal themselves, whether it's an offer, an opportunity, an idea towards something, it's going to directly affect or have something to do with your work sphere or what you are truly passionate about. I feel like the Blue Jay is saying like, hey, like, you know, what's coming next is a part of a hint. Something, it feels like an opportunity around the work that you do, or an opportunity that will promote your work in some way, whether you're getting promoted or your work is you know, kind of bumped up to a larger audience or wider scale, or getting some clients, that whatever this is, it feels like it's directly related to the work that you do, but only if you really love it. Like there's something about that. This isn't just the work that, you know, well, it's a job and it pays the rent, but I really love this other thing. And this is about the other thing. Wherever the love is, the sole purpose work that you do, it feels like it's directly related to this Wheel of Fortune. So it's really, really, really beautiful. I'm so here for it. Thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.